So, can I just ask you all a serious question?
Maria!
So, in retail, I personally know why I have to sell these, but as a collector, I can see it, but where I see things like a certain, you know, a certain like geeky or famous thing, I can't even talk, or pulp culture thing that's like, let's say, oh, here's one, Garfield. Let's say Garfield, and then the next one they release with it, there's Garfield with lasagna, and they sell it for literally the exact same if it was the same Garfield, and I'm like, do they do anything? They don't do shit. They're just there, and this is the part I don't get about these. I know I haven't said the name yet, but Garfield, and then Garfield lasagna. Then there's Garfield, like grumpy Garfield. Let's just say grumpy cat-like Garfield. And there's gonna be Garfield, like, with, laying down or some shit. I don't know, like, okay. I get that there's like maybe one Garfield, and it's Garfield. That's it. That's 100% done. We go to the next thing, like Scooby-Doo. But why do I keep saying like, oh, then there's Scooby-Doo, but no, there's gonna be Scooby-Doo with Scrappy-Doo next to him, or Scooby-Doo with a terrified face or something, and they sell it differently, and people have to collect all these. I'm talking about pop figures. Pops. Here's something I don't get. So here's an example. Here's an example actually on the box of the Shadow the Hedgehog pop I pre-ordered. The only pop I ever pre-ordered, because I'm, you know, Exceeding Shadow and I wanted to get it, is because, oh, it's Shadow, you know, it's fucking great. But here's something I didn't know, and I don't care about it. On the back, there shows Shadow, the one I bought right here in the corner. But yet, there's also shows two more Shadows over here in the corner. And what do they do? Oh, Shadow on the very top is number 285. This is Shadow 285. Great. But below that Shadow, it says Shadow with Chow. Do you see it? Oh, you can't see it. Do you see it? I'm gonna point to you right now. Shadow, the one I have right here, the actual box in my hand. And then a Shadow with the Chow. That little thing right there in his hand is a completely different pop. I don't get it. It's like Jim from The Office. There's just Jim, and then there's Asian Jim, and then there's Jim with a book face or book something on his head. And I'm like, we sell book face or something on his head, Jim? It's just Jim from The Office. So I want to know, what's the appeal of pops? So they've made so many pops. I thought this number was relevant. Maybe it is. I just don't know. They don't really tell you. So I can see Shadow the Hedgehog is 285. Does that mean Shadow the Hedgehog is number 285 of all the pops together? Or is it just part of the Sonic the Hedgehog, or is it part of the Pop Games section of 285 version of Shadow the Hedgehog? I don't know. I have no idea. Here is 387. Did they literally make 387 pops, or is this 387 of pop animation or Yu-Gi-Oh from, well, Yami Yugi? And again, on the back, there's 389, 388, and 390 of Dark Magician Girl. But where's 389? Or not 89, sorry. Where? Well, okay, that makes fucking sense. Sorry, I'm stupid. Where is 386? I mean, is this? Are these just the four that represents Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, we get it. Cool. Yugi, Seto Kaiba, Blue Eyes White Dragon, but why Dark Magician Girl? Why not Dark Magician? Why not Kuribo? You know, I just... If this is Yami Yugi, where's this straight up regular Yugi? Is this... They make too many of these. I'm not going out to buy every single pop available, but yes, I collect something different. I collect amiibos. I don't think I have it. Well, here's an extra amiibo. I have an extra amiibo. Here is the Splatoon 2, or is it 2? I think it's 1. I don't remember. It's Splatoon amiibo, right? Right. It's a Splatoon amiibo, and basically it has a function. It actually has a reason for me to own this, other than this little tiny figure that looks cool. It could be on my desk or something, you know. Besides that, I can actually put it on a gamepad on the Wii U, or put it on my Switch NFC feature, and it'll be tapped into the game if it supports it. But no. Pops don't do that. Pops. These are the reasons people own the Pops. Yes, they're bigger than amiibos. Maybe we just get the Splatoon amiibo again. Bigger. Makes sense. Then Nintendo started making their bigger versions of Pops. Or, I'm sorry, Pops. Of amiibos. We got like Detective Pikachu, which is something I personally want. They made the gigantic Yarn Yoshi. I seen bigger versions of amiibos. That's great. That's something Pops have. They're bigger than amiibos. That's great. That's cool. But here's the thing I do not understand about collectors that do Pops. And I'm serious on this one. Why do people buy the Pops if they don't take it out of the box? Please let me know on that one. Now you could be saying, well, Shadow, you literally own 2 Pops in your hands, and why aren't they out of the boxes? Because I don't need them out. I have so much space, but I mean, so little space. I already have basically toys and stuff to present. Like, look, you see like 2 Inuyashas in Lord Shizumaru from Inuyasha. And in the corner, you probably see like Timeless Adventure Mickey Mouse. Timeless Adventure Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2. From the Steamboat Willie world. And then you see like a Street Shark and Lord Zurg. I forget. But anyways, you see those, like they're there. And the Pops, okay. You wanna know how many I have? I have 6 Pops, maybe 7. I feel like it's a normal amount. There's people that have Pops, just mountains of Pops on a shelf. And I just don't get the appeal. They don't do anything. They look cool. I can give them that. It looks cool. The detailed ones are looking cool. These are awesome. But I'm not gonna go get Shadow with a Chow, or if I'm not gonna get freaking regular Yugi if it comes out, or a freaking Blue Eyes White Dragon. I just want a certain character that represents that franchise once. Now I could be kind of saying this, and it's kind of redundant saying I do own Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, but I forgot I even had 2. Which I don't need to. I could just sell 2, and I'll be like, oh, I don't have Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, or vice versa. But, and then from Digimon, I have Agumon and Gabumon, and then I have also King Mickey, because we're doing a buy 2 get 1 free or something sale. So I'm like, you know, let's just give it a shot. So I'm just, what's the appeal of Pops? I don't get it. I see some great looking Pops. I seen an All Might Pop. That's great. But I don't want to get All Might when he's like weak version and there's like a bumped up version. I don't want to do that. So you can dislike the video, you can like the video, you can do whatever you want with this video. You can, you know, like, comment, subscribe, and whatever. But I just, for someone that owns like 7 fucking Pops and 2 are the same Sora, they don't do anything. I mean, they cost almost the exact same amount as an amiibo, but now the amiibos are going a little bit higher than especially the Smash ones. But I'm not seeing the appeal. What's the difference? So I don't get it. Okay. Like, for me not taking them out of the box, that's fine. I'm just gonna leave it in there because I'm not taking them out. There's no reason for me to take them out. It's just gonna be there. I don't know. But for the people that collect pops, like hardcore, is there a reasoning to keep them inside the box other than damaging the actual figure itself, the whatever you want to call it, the figure, the toy, whatever? Is there a reason? And then I know this is something I've seen. I know it's stupid. I know it's maybe silly. I don't know. That there's protective case for the box, not for the figure. No, for the actual box was inside the figure. And I believe they do that with the Amiibos as well, but it's like no one really does it at all. I know the Pops, they do. So I'm asking, as of a curious person, why do we collect these? Why? I get it. They make money. That's great for companies and stuff. But why do people actually buy them? If we're not gonna put them out in our car, put them in our office. Some people do. I know that. But they don't take it out of the box. There could be a shelf, like I'm telling you, just shelves. Even at people I know that gamers too, or pulp fiction, pulp culture, and all that jazz, you know, geeks, whatever, that do it, and I don't get the appeal. And I'm a gamer, I'm a geek, I'm a fucking somewhat of a nerd, not really fucking smart, but you know, I just want to know what's the appeal between a pop and an amiibo. Because this used to be freaking like hard as hell to find. Not the exact amiibo, but this one's like amazing to find. I'm talking about like certain amiibos like Rosalina, Meta Knight, Marth, you know, those amiibos. And then we got pops, and I have no idea what's fucking hard to find this or not. The only pop I want is a White Ranger pop. That's it. That's it. There's no other pops. And in the store I'm selling, there's tons of pops, but nothing like, oh my god, I must have this pop. I can find like a Dragon Ball Z pop, but I'm like, if it's not Goku, if it's not Super Saiyan Goku, whichever one of the two Gokus, I'm not buying it. It could be Goku Kid, which I've seen, but it's not that impressive. Then I can see be like, oh, there's Yamcha, and it's Gohan, and Piccolo, and Master Roshi, and I'm like, I don't care. I just want Goku. That's it. I'm like, I don't get it. So let me know in the comments below, what is your guys' stance on pops? I don't get the appeal. I want to really 100% know. Is there a video I should watch that, like, I should just really watch? Be like, oh, I see your points. I understand. I just want to know. For real. And if it's... And I know that YouTube probably won't let you put it in the comments below, but just tweet it at me. Tweet at me saying, why pops matter or something. I don't know, hashtag that. Why pops matter. And then send me the link at EXCEEDINGSHADOW on Twitter. But there's not much to say. But again, who knows, a lot of you might be saying, well, Shadow, you're fucking hypocrite or whatever because you do all this stuff, and I already said a lot of this stuff that I could probably, you know, back up saying that you said this specifically on this video, which it makes sense. But I'm saying, like, yeah, I buy all these fucking video games, but I don't actually play all of them. I play a majority of them. I try to play some of them, but not all of them, but still try. But I'm not like, I'm just putting it on my shelf, oh, it looks pretty. I actually like the shit I have. Which, again, that's another point of people just can say, I like pops. But majority of these, they're kind of not worth something, I want to say. They're more, you can use them. At some point, these were all toys. We would play with action figures and all that. But pops, they just stand there. You can say the same thing as statues, but that's kind of the whole point of statues. And figures are these actually, yeah, they're called vinyl figures. If they're a figure, aren't they supposed to like move or do something, interact? We just keep them in a box. So once again, let me know in the comments below what is the purpose of pops? Why do they matter? So I want to know. So anyways, everybody, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe below, and see you guys all for the next one, alright? Bye-bye.
lost control!